I have continued to enjoy How Many Dudes. I haven't been able to play as much, but SimWife and I have been watching playthroughs, and I've got some strategy ideas that we're going to see about implementing once I kick these toddlers' butts. The hard thing about killing 10 toddlers wouldn't be the physical action, it would be the emotional repercussions. So, like, this may say regular dude, but dude's having some problems. All right, now bards, as I believe, are the secret sauce for winning the game. So we're going to take bard dudes. They also make loud noises, which I really like. Yeah, that's not going to work in this case, but I hear you, bud. Lost a regular dude in that fight. So Bard's song can stack 4 more times and it affects 1 more dude. Padded helmet is really strong. Guitar pick is really strong too. Happy New Year, Snus. Maybe we'll think of it that way, Hansi. Thank you. I'm kind of stuck between padded helmet and the guitar pick. Padded helmet is always strong, and it enables you to win fights that you shouldn't win. It doesn't do anything here, and if I lose to these toddlers, I kind of deserve it. There's necro dudes. I'm getting the build I want. I just have to be careful not to die. Because I'm being silly and getting my dudes knocked out. Just get me to the shop so I can buy a dude juice, please. I'm gonna have to use that now. Let's take the rotting steak and get attack speed. Because that makes the bard do his song more often. I should have bought the bard relic instead of the padded helmet. I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and then we're gonna take this fight and see if we're strong enough to keep going. You spend 4 hours shooting a bow and arrow? Doesn't that, like, break your back and arms? You must be getting swole, dude. Two hours of shooting, 2 hours of teaching. Okay. Good morning, John. How have you been? All right, so we get 2% attack speed for every undead up to a maximum. So I need 5 undead dudes. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. What you got? Holiday COVID. Oh, that sucks, dude. I hope you feel better soon. It's cool, Auntie. I'm recovering from oral surgery, and it sucks. So if I sound like I'm talking a little silly, it's because I am. Now, I thought I would want Warlock dudes in this build, and I still think I do. I'm taking the Warlock dudes, and we're going to beat 74 toddlers. Most of the pain is done from my stuff, but I've got about 10 sutures in the front of my mouth that are just poking into everything. It feels like I ate pine needles for breakfast. It sucks. For some reason, I thought getting older would take longer. Just some more bard dudes. La 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 la. All right, this is looking okay now that I got a relic that actually does something. Tim Wife and I were discussing strategies for this, and the investment strategy that I've tried to employ a couple times is a good one, but you have to have really impactful relics. Well, happy birthday. Are you 47? I thought you were a lot younger than me. You can't be 47. That must be a reference to something I'm not familiar with. Yeah, I was going to say, you're not old yet. I'm going to keep taking the Necro dudes because I don't have any Bard relics yet. Knuckle Bones is a must for surviving Silverbacks, which we're going to get tossed into. Thing is, that gives me 2 relics that are like geared towards surviving cleave damage. Because the Bone Axe would be really freaking nice too. So would the Marrow Scooper, but I'm taking the Muckle Bones. And we can take some easy fights. It's okay to take easy fights. Do you know that Mortal Kombat was inspired by an old Christian Nordic song? Of course, everyone knows that. Okay, I'm gonna need some more intel on that, Snuts. Finish him. And Texi? All right. I don't need a Warlock relic right now, but I do need an impactful relic. So we're going to restock and get one. When a dude gets knocked out, your Bard plays a Requiem, granting 20% toughness to 5 random dudes. That is impactful. We're taking that. We're going to buy a Dude Juice. We're going to buy these Spores. And we're going to take an easy fight. Good morning, Orcish. We're probably going to need to use that Dude Juice. Ah, Necro dudes are still carrying. When do I get them back? I start getting them back next round. Screw it. I'm just going to pop the juice. We get another relic here. I feel like we can beat the little dogs. Okay, it took me a minute. And also, Snus, you may not be aware, I thought that Finns were not Nordic. Sorry, the joke just didn't, it just sailed right over my head. Thank you, John. I had no idea what you were talking about. Auntie, can you tell me, are Finns Nordic? How many skeletal dudes do I need? It's just 5, right? So I can start taking something else if I want to. Okay, Dancing Shoes is really good for the Bard. Yeah, I think I referenced Finnish people being Scandinavian at one point, and it was you or Tommy that was like, bro, Finish him, man. I'm not sure what time my brain wakes up, but it's not 9:30. Not supposed to be losing Necro dudes, but it's going to be okay. I just didn't know. And now I do. It's good to know things. I feel like the Warlock dude isn't quite useful yet, so I'm still going to take the Necro dude over him. I do want Warlocks, I just don't want them yet. And this horse is just evaporated. All right, I did want medic dudes. This is going really well. I'm finding exactly what I wanted. Get another relic here, that'll be nice. I feel like since I did take the padded helmet, we can beat the goats. Medic dudes kind of evaporate without relics. I need bars and medics. Dudes gain 1% max HP for every dude of the same family on your team up to a maximum of 20. That seems useful. Takes fatal damage, have a chance to survive with 1 HP. That seems handy too, but maybe not till later. Okay, we'll take a bonfire then and just get some max HP. Glass half full is really good. Epinephrine is really good too, but it's for making the medics do more damage. I'll just take the easy fight for a little bit. Still losing regular dudes on the easy fights because they don't have enough medics. But we're getting there. This should be particularly easy. Some more bard dudes. We can beat little dogs, right? I didn't think I was going to have to use that, but I want to keep those medics alive. Because we do have a boss fight coming up. I feel like I can beat this. We lost a bard. Glass half full is really paying off. Dude's HP increases by 20. They gain temporary health for 2 seconds, equal to 10% of their max HP each time they send out a heal. This is good. So is Liquid Courage. But what is their max? Oh man, you can't look. I feel like the Liquid Courage may actually do more. So I'm going to take that. I feel like we can do this. Wolf's taking out regular dudes. Alright, fine. I'll mushroom and save a medic. Take the damage for the bees. I'm going to use this bottled lightning on them immediately. This is really good too. But I think I need that later. I want to restock for something useful now, and I think Bony Backhand is exactly what I need to stay in this game. We're going to stock up here and then save money to invest. Because we're not strong yet, but we've got the pieces. Increases the healing medics dude by 50% and they heal an extra dude. Yes, please. I also want dog tag, but not as much as rubber gloves. You can do some amazing things with rubber gloves. Get our dudes back. Now here's what we're waiting for is the business dude. We want to save as much money as we can for business dude. Let's see how we're looking. Right now we're still just kind of struggling to stay in the game, but I'm hoping that the bony backhand and the rubber gloves are enough to keep us going. Here we go. All right, kill some goats. The goats have cleave. I popped that shroom to save one necromancer. I think it was worth it. I still feel like we can do this. Come on, medic. Ah! He still didn't make it. Perhaps we just have to accept some losses. We need to get comfortable with the concept of acceptable losses. Medic dudes are just taking a ton of damage. Gotta get them a little bit more survivability. Okay, at least we can beat goats. This is our last dude. I was hoping for paladins. That can be a difficult concept to learn. Get him to play Tarkov for a little bit. Oh, you guys are basically playing Tarkov, aren't you? VR Tarkov. I'm torn between wanting to try the wizard again and wanting to use the Viking, which I know. I'm going to try the wizard again, although we're not going to develop him for a little bit. I think that's my last flyer, which sucks. I was really hoping to get the Spartan dude. 5% evasion just seems great. We're taking that. I'll buy a dude juice and then we'll try to save some. All right, we're hanging in there. How hard is it to reload a gun in VR? I feel like with the padded helmet, we can take the geese and the duck. Let's see if I'm right. There's an alternate reality where I really enjoy VR games. All right. Build is starting to come together. It really was rubber gloves that we were missing. And apparently Requiem. Yeah, I guess doubling the people they're healing. Kind of a big deal. That's pretty good. I take the bees, right? I was ready to click a consumable, but we didn't need it. I mean, you're going to walk away from a fight with 400 bees a little hurt. You're going to be okay. Right. 3 regular dudes are going to turn into bard dudes. Yeah. Bard dudes. All right, I took the knuckle bone so I can beat the gorilla. I feel like getting an even mix of them is useful. That's something I'm still trying to figure out, Auntie, is when do I start investing in the characters that I don't have relics for yet? Because, like, I know what I want the warlocks to do, which is eventually start to teleport in and take damage off of other characters. But it's like, when do I need to start doing that and buying more of them? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what that point is. Same with the wizard, because I feel like I almost want to get up to higher numbers of the things I have the relics for in the beginning. But that, like I said, I'm still figuring that out. There's a 30% chance to apply temporary health. Dude's heal, gain attack speed. Epinephrine's good enough to buy. I'm gonna buy the dude juice and skip on the rest. No, that doesn't make sense. I need to stay alive. I'll take the hard fights and invest everything from here. I'm just not gonna re-roll looking for a bunch of weird relics. Like, we should be nice and stable with these medic relics. All right, grab us some more bards. And sanitizer. Good, crit chance is good. 25% chance you get a free restock. That's kind of interesting here. Because I'm going to do a lot of rerolls eventually, but it doesn't do anything now, so I should take the hand sanitizer now, and we just never die. Sim Wife suggested a strategy for Wizard Dude that I'm pretty excited to try out, where we get the relic that makes them cast fireballs when they walk, and then we just burner phone them as far away from the fight as we can. So I'm saving the burner phones. I have an alert. Let's just see what the little one is up to. She is learning about books. Good thing for her to be doing. When do my dudes come back? I'll just take medics. We got so many medic relics, it makes sense to have them right now. Oh, we got plenty of bards, plenty of medics. I feel like we're good here. Like, the main scare from the stallions is getting thrown. And cleave, and we've got that covered. We lost a medic. I think we can keep playing. All right, I'm gonna. No, I'm not. I want the bony backhand still. This is where I'm like, do I just skip relics to invest? And I think I do. I think I do. I think we're okay. I think we're strong enough that I can skip there. Because I want a big baller package. You know, if she continues to be interested in learning Finnish, Auntie, that's actually a really good idea, is to get some Finnish books. I keep trying to get her to be interested in learning Spanish, because, like, that just seems so useful. But that's not what she wants to do, so... Yeah, I'm going to keep pushing the medic dudes. Mallards can actually be a little bit difficult. Let's see how close we are to a really good build. If we're stable here, I don't need to be quite so stressed. All right, I'm going to take our second warlock dude now. We'll invest a little bit here. That'd probably be a good way for me to learn more too. Saw a necro dude get low and panicked. I don't think I needed to do that. Still want more bards. I mean, at the end of the day, I love my country, and I do want to stay here. Some things are getting really weird here, and I'd like to see us be able to fix that. Now, as far as a culture that makes sense to me, from what I've read and people I've talked to, Finland makes a lot of sense. I think I would like it there. But it's a pain in the butt to move across the world. And like I said, I do like the United States. I think there's some good things here. There's also like a shady past. And yeah, we're doing some pretty weird things. So hopefully we can stop. Pack up some backpacks and go. It's a little harder with Babby. And then you've got to like be evaluated by another country. I do want to start investing in these, but I don't think right before a boss fight is the right time to do it. Man, I want the death mask. It's a shame. I'm going to buy the bottled lightning and probably use it here. Yeah, I think we just fire it off the bat. And they're stable. I mean, the skeletons aren't stable, but they're mostly here to die. I mostly got the wizard dude because I wanted some form of area damage for this comp. And I think with a little bit of work, he can get there. Tuning fork. Do hear the bard song while at max stacks. Become inspired, gaining damage and run speed. Like, I'm going to want the evil quill, but right now I want the tuning fork. We get our investment back here. No, we get our investment back here, and then we've got another chance to invest. I think you kind of have to have Knucklebones with Bony Backhand. It's like they knew. Take a couple more Necro dudes, and we'll kill some little ducks. A lot of ducking blood. 3 Alpha Wolves. Let's see if we can pull that off. I'm curious about how strong we are now. Ooh. Pretty strong, apparently. Lost one dude. And it was a regular dude. I think we're actually just stacked. The basic strat for this is we try to get the relics that give you immediate strongness, not stuff you need for endgame. I almost messed it up by taking the padded helmet so early. And then you save your money so you can constantly invest it. And then right before the endless waves, you buy every relic in the game. They haven't offered me any more wizard dudes. You can still buy some here and there. But I don't know that I want these. I'm going to restock and see if we can find something useful. Mobius strip I like a lot. I know some people don't. But because we're going to be using consumables to try to stay alive now and then, I like the idea of having them. Happy Monday, Tim. Good to see you. I hope things are well in your world. Feel like we're in good shape now. Man, that temporary health is really helping. Get ducked. La 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 la. We're killing some geese. Skelebros be taunting. Nice, dude. Prime Rib is a delight. Alright, we're gonna start buying a few more wizard dudes too. Not a ton, but some. I haven't had a good prime rib in ages. Not since the last time I was in Wyoming. And it's so hard to take them before you have the relics for them. We've got 5 regular dudes. I'm going to do it and push the wizards. We're going to need the area damage, and I think they can provide it. And those medics all stabilized. I think we can have another nice baller package. Yeah, you've got 2 teenage boys, or is it 3? Two? Okay. Nonetheless, they could probably have eaten all of it by themselves. Hidden daggers? Yes, please. Don't need the rest of this. Maybe the dude juice, but I feel like we're doing okay. Unicorn is a good test. Because Unicorn usually melts through medic dudes and necro dudes, but I think the knuckle bones will protect us. Yeah, we lost 1 necro dude. We're doing great. It's going to be kind of weird seeing my kiddo get bigger than me. I want more warlocks too, but not over necro dudes. 15% chance when taking damage to heal if the damage did not bring them to 0. Yes, we would like that. Let's try another unicorn. I saw a fireball. Going great. Wizards are already dealing more damage than the bards with 0 relics. Yeah, so are the warlocks. So, like, they're my DPS. I'm going to need to start working on them soon. All right. Investments back. We're going to double down on that investment. All right, wizards. You're going to need to do something soon. Yeah, these dudes are melting. All right, wizard dudes. We got our wizard dudes back. I need a relic for them soon. Because I've got enough of them now that, like, it would be noticeable. Look at those bards dodging. Holy carp. I have another alert about the babby. She's not a babby, she's a toddler. She ate waffles and strawberries. Excellent. Captain's Hat is really good with medic dudes, and Medic Collector is just really good. So I'm actually going to buy both of these. So I think this, like, makes sure that we get to keep going. And I think I can get up to another 5K to invest. And like those are both incredibly useful. Pros are just going to be gaining temporary health all the time. And the healers will be healing for more and dealing more damage. We're good to go. I do want some wizard relics, though. I don't know if I've mentioned that. They have attack speed from all the Skelebros. They're probably still doing incredible damage, right? Yeah. They're out DPSing everything except the medics who have, like, Captain's Hat. Yeah, we're good to go. I don't need to stress about this. La 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 la. Yeah, we need more deeps. I would like your baller package, please.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. The boss coming up. We can't really afford anything. Man, Ember Staff is nice. Not for us. I'm just firing off the bottled lightning in the beginning. I may not have needed to do that. It got Mobius stripped. But we're actually fine. Mainly due to Requiem. That means no one can die. I just need to get our damage lined up, and that's what the Warlocks and Wizards are for. So let's start taking some of the Warlocks too. I mean, there's just free damage. I'm pretty good with that. Nice. 69 dudes. Some more wizards. Found some crap. Nice. We're pretty strong. I think if I don't screw this up, we can make it to the late game. It's just a question of how far can we get once we're there. Might I made a mistake on this one, but we'll see. That's not too bad. We can lose one dude. The bee's cleave, we got knuckle bones, but it needed to trigger first, so it makes sense that we're going to lose one person to a big cleave round. Like the necro dudes are giving me damage now, so I'm going to take them. Necromancers are especially vulnerable to cleave because they're summoning a skeleton which immediately taunts. And it's right next to them. I've also got a lot of stuff to toughen up the medics and Brads, so it makes sense that they'd be the ones that are dying a lot. Warlock dudes takes damage. He steals 10% health from each of his healthiest 5 Warlock dudes. That means they never die. Whenever a dude taunts an enemy, you might get a skeleton. I mean, these need to be impactful relics, and those just aren't. I'm going to restock and see if I can get a better one. This is a better one. So are the sneakers. I'm taking both. My investment's coming back soon. I want to make sure we stay strong. Because we are very strong right now. Nice. Just chill out now. Get fireballed. We'll take some more warlocks. I'm happy to see fireballs. Alright, we'll take more warlocks. Dude, nice. Alright, so we can train 2 regular dudes. Let's take a wizard and a Brad, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm good with that. We lost a wizard there from Unicorn Cleave and the Knuckle Bones not being online yet. Okay, losing one dude. We've got a Brad coming from the Dude Whisperer, so I'll take the medic. 20% increased damage. Nice. I think I'd like the buckler too, but we can't can only pick one, so I'll take that. And that was the combo with the burner phone. Now we need to get dog tags so they can run really fast. We'll have a lot of balls. All right, we'll have our 20th Necrodude. 30% chance to bounce. This is nice, and I want it. Caged Tiger seems really good, too. Let's take the Lava Pendant. I don't feel like I need the crit damage right now. And this is just giving us the damage that I've been saying we need. We're going to need a little more survivability for Wizards soon. Yeah, this is all working nicely. It took them that long to kill one skeleton. Nice. All right, we want to invest at least 10K when we get here, so we can buy a little bit at the next shop, but not a lot of bit. And are we safe here too? I was sure I was going to have to use an item here. But we're good. So many fireballs. It melted that first wave of skeletons. That's what they're for, so it's okay. Dude, nice. I think we're getting there. Bard evades an attack against temp health. Yes. All dudes receive extra healing. Yes. And I've still got my 10K to invest. I want to see if we can beat Silverbacks. It's not trivial, but it's doable. Sweet. The wizards seem to be making a noise when they cast Fireball, so my noise build could be bards, Vikings, and wizards so far. Keep it coming. DPS is now Wizard Dudes by a good margin. Get our 20th medic dude. Looks like Canadian geese are no match for us. Take that, Canada. Take another Brad. Yes, I would like your baller package, please. Right, I am gonna take one. No, I'm not. Go. We've got all the relics we need for cleaving. We're good. Peace was not an option. Been listening to a lot of 40K audiobooks. Basically everything by Dan Abnett. And even though I read half of them 20 years ago, they're fantastic. Excellent narrator too. What's his name? Toby Longworth, I think is his name. You want to listen to an audible audiobook? Find one by that dude. He does all the Dan Abnett books on there. We can't really afford anything here because of my aggressive investment, but we're just going to start this off with a bottled lightning to be sure we're safe. And a heal. And a shroom. And another heal. And one more heal. Until we got our wizards a little more scaled, this fight's going to continue to be difficult for us, but I think we're stable now. We need the warlocks to have some items too, and they just don't. Alright, we took some losses, but they're acceptable losses. So Caboose is nice on Warlocks. Flaming Skull is just more damage. And this is just scaling damage. I think I'd rather have the scaling damage right now. I'm going to pop the dude juice and take the hard fight. I think we can take it. Yeah, we lost one Necro dude. Again, acceptable losses. Honey Badgers can be a little tough because they ignore taunt, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. We're in business now. Shooting is my business, and business is good. Now the question, I think we're going to make it, so the question becomes how far can we make it? And I like that point in the game. Honey Badgers get wrecked. I want more warlocks. Yeah, there's no more business dudes, so we can spend freely here. Yeah, we can take brass knuckles and we can take jazz flute. Like, everybody's got some evasion. Where's our evasive chance? It's the bunny. So we've got 20%. We got 5% across the board. 23% here, 10% on the wizard. So, like, that's going to happen some. There's no point re-rolling there. Because I'm out of money, but, like, we don't need to save it anymore for a big round. Because we're going to be spending a lot of gold on re-rolls. I do still need a lot more warlock items. But that's what the money's for. If we can't take this, we're not in a position to keep going anyway. We should be bee-proof now. That bee had bones in it. It's not how bees work. I saw a hurt necromancer and panic clicked. I think we would have been okay. The silverbacks are a little tough. But that's why we have a Mobius strip. Panic is always an option. I'm not going to dodge. The whole point is get all the money. Let's get all the money. If I need to use a dude juice, we'll use a dude juice. Because there's a 30% chance I get to keep it. For some reason, my brain thinks that only works in combat. Oh, it does. It literally says that. Okay. That's why my brain thinks that. All right, this is our last training option. Let's get all warlocks. So that means I should take this fight and use it in combat so that it has a chance to come back. Doesn't seem to be happening, though. But I mean, I guess I'd have to do it one more time for it to average out. We can buy anything we want here. Yeah, sure. Take that. That's temporary health. And the dark purple is the Warlock's Pact. So it's kind of like extra health. You want to see him going purple, not vanishing. Our dude song deals damage. Yeah, I want that. Overhealing now grants 25% of the overhearer's temporary health. I want that too, but I feel like damage is now necessary. Take some more wizards too. All right, now we just need to live to that shop. And we're in business. which I think we might be able to do. Man, so many fireballs going into those unicorns. I don't want to fight the silverbacks. Let's deal with that after we have our relics. I've got 25k. I don't need to worry about $100 here. Sweet. Woo! All right, let's buy some stuff. Yes, I want Marrow Scraper. Yes, I want Guitar Pick. I want Parry Buckler. I want Purple Heart. I'll take Ritual Dagger. I'll take Universal Healthcare and Living Hand. I will take Frenzy Stone. I will take Ever-Burning Torch. I will take Bean Burrito. I will take a Bloody Talisman and a two-sided scroll. I will take a Medic Bag. I will take Dog Tags. I don't need Loyalty Card this late. Wizard Dude gains attack speed. Yes, we'll take that. We'll take Bass Drum. We will take Rage Bait. We will take Ember Staff and Calcium Pills. We will take Ring of Shielding and Battle Standard. We will take Everquill and False Face. We will take Shadowy Funnel and Emergency Ring. Dark Wand, yes please. The Uncanny Ledger, yeah, let's do it. Smelling Salts, yes please. And we're getting down to our last one. It's not going to be that. I want the one where the Warlock teleports in, but I don't think I'm going to find it. Yeah, I can't re-roll and get anything else. So it's going to have to be a Caboose, I think, because the Heart-Shaped Boxers doesn't really do anything from here. I guess I don't hate putting a Caboose on the Necro Dudes. It just seems kind of a little pointless. But they are dying sometimes. So we got a few relics there. Because I think... yeah, we were at Jazz Flute. So we got 2 full rows of relics there. We should be pretty good from here. Yeah, that seems to be working all right. I like it. They can't hit me. This is the most powerful build I've ever had. By a lot. There's my 20th Warlock dude. I don't mind a gravestone. I also don't mind a fairy ring. Like, I've got 6 of these, and having them, like, double healing seems kind of useful. It's 1480. Yeah, we can take both. I'm hopeful that our knuckle bones will make this fight relatively easy. Yeah, this is fine. Another Necro. Page Tiger gives us a bunch of crit chance, and we've got something that triggered off of crit. But I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, Shadowy Funnel. This'll be nice. Now, this is the fight that's gotten me before. And it looks like that is not what's going to happen now. I am pleased. Take another Warlock. Before this fight, I need just a moment. All right, let's give this a go. I'm just immediately popping the lightning. I may not have needed that. Pretty exciting. All right. Dudes take damage every second. We seem to be mostly okay here still. This is ridiculous. Enemies may ignore taunts. Okay. Doesn't seem like it matters that much. Good lord. Look at all my fireballs. Wrecked. 292 DPS per wizard. Okay, now we can think about false fangs. And Necrodudicon. This seems like an acceptable time to buy that. And Flaming Skull. I'm good with all of this. Let's kill 16 polar bears. Flat. Take some more Brads. We found some crap. Enemies gain damage every second. So this one we may actually need an item for. Then again, maybe not. This is far stronger than I anticipated. We lost a dude. We lost a medic dude. I popped the dude juice there because we have the Mobius strip and it stripped it. I was due. I'd used 3 of them and it hadn't been stripped yet. So by the numbers, I knew I was going to get that one back. I just wanted to try the burner phone strat. It worked like I thought it would. Well, it worked like my wife thought it would. She's the one that came up with it. La 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 la. We still good? That's a little scary. It was mainly just the initial burst that was scary. Get fireballed. Still fireballs landing. Takes damage, steals health. Yes, please. There's still another one that I want. Pocket Obelisk. That's it. That's the one I wanted. All right, we're good. Sure, I'll take 10% damage. This is a fight that has killed me before. I don't think it's going to now. May pop the juice into combat just to see if I can cheese it again. It did. Or I had 11 and forgot. $111. We lost a Brad in the initial onslaught. seem to be fine otherwise. I'm gonna try to cheese him again. I feel like it should show the round modifier somewhere on this screen too, because I've forgotten what it is. Didn't strip that one, but that's okay. All dudes have 50% reduced run speed. Okay. Let's see if it would let me re-roll the boss. I saw bars dipping and panic clicked the mushroom. I think it's okay. This is the round that usually kills me. Even though I've gotten to 113 before, I'm usually so weak from this round that I can't keep going. Why we've got these things. Let's use them. They're starting to die. Their damage is just really ramping. I can tell in the bars. Wanted to try to cheese another dude juice. All right, this is it. I am now officially farther than I have ever been. And I gotta say, I like it. It's too laggy for me to actually click any of my items. But I kind of like that too. Use the dude juice in combat so we can save it, and we did. I'm not entirely sure that one can use items in this type of fight. Might pop another dude juice. All right, we're through the geese. Nice. Wizard Bard's doing 816 DPS. Tourniquet, finally? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Warlock to spread out further. Let's do it. Wizard dude teleports to a random location and casts Fireball. Yes. Let us get an enchanted girdle. Restock and buy one more dude juice. I like the teleporting wizards. It makes me happy. Look at those fireballs, bro. All right. 116. You just seem okay. Wizard bros, keep it coming. Look at these fireballs. This is so great. I'm popping a dude juice now. I'm so glad I took the wizards. Dude, nice. I'm surprised that this is not even a slight problem for us. We were at 7, didn't keep it. Yeah, I want more wizards. You kidding me? This is another one that's kind of melting my CPU in a good way. Bees are immune to cleave, so this is going to take a while. And I think I need to use some mushrooms to get through this, because they're just gaining damage. I'll keep you healed. Don't worry, team. Coming up on 300 dead skeletons. I feel like we're stable now. Yeah. Even get more stuff. I want somebody at the bottom of my list to taunt at the beginning of a fight. Not really. I don't mind extra crit. Critting gives them temporary health. So yeah, Lieutenant Sigil for the Bard is actually fine. Buying all the dude juice I can, because that seems to come in handy to be used. I don't think there's actually any more relics that I use. Ironically, I probably could have used a ancient sword. All right, I'm back. Let's do this. What's the farthest anyone's gotten in this? I'm suddenly rather interested in knowing. So many bees left alive. Now, ironically, the bees are dying first. They're still taking out a couple bards. So many skeleton farts. All right. 121. 50% reduced run speed. 234 polar bears and 1,000 honey badgers. No, no, no. Not like this. I wasn't ready. It's so hard to move the cursor. They're taking out my wizards. Because they were ignoring taunt. But yeah, that's going to be tough for us. All right, we're getting there. Still lost a few more dudes. All right, I think we're safe enough that I can run grab noms. Yeah, the fight's still going. Normally I make noms, but this was going so well, I was like, I should order noms. I guess that's the downside, is 20-minute fights. It's working. Gonna see if we could cheese the dude juice again. Stain. Dude, healing effects are reduced by 25%. Dude, not cool. Dude, they are splattering my wizards. And necromancers. I gotta keep dudes alive. Maybe we do a fireball just to buy a few seconds. Bards aren't dying. I've got to have enough dude juice for the fight after this, but I guess I have to survive this fight for that to matter. Yeah, let's just see if we can get through this. I don't think we can. And I thought we were going to go forever. We did not. No, not like this. Man, I was so confident that we were going to live forever. Oh, the little fart at the end was just perfect. I'm pretty happy with that. That was a nice run. It was a nice run.